Doing artsy.
Yeah, I just
Ba, 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 ba. Hiya, Bosik. How you doing? How you doing, Bozov?
thanks for being here. I absolutely in no way, shape, or form feel like I deserve the spoiling that I'm getting because I haven't been as present as I should have been. But hopefully you understand now why I haven't been as present. Um I hope you understand that there's a lot of things that involve, lawyers and things like that, and that takes time. This is something very new for me. Hi everybody. I hope you're having a good day. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really been here.
Damn, that
Because
cockroach
this
be
week I am gonna
thick
lower my
as fuck.
alerts just a little bit while I talk about stuff very
Matara got
quickly.
fired, but did you
This is, I think, the only time.
get what happened with Cinder? Like the drama with Cinder? Yeah, I know about that, yeah. But was there anything more? I don't think so. I haven't
Never
seen.
say never. This is most likely the only time I'm going to address these kinds of things. Let me know if this is loud
Oh,
enough.
she has wings.
Thank you, everybody, for your generosity. I'm sorry if
Crazy, is
I'm
it?
not
Yeah, yeah.
sounding or looking grateful for your generosity. I just want to make sure that I kind of get everything out of the way. I want to be very clear that I am okay. All right. I want to be very clear. This is not a pity party. I'm sorry that I'm sounding a little bit monotone. It's because I just woke up and I want to be very concise with my feelings and emotions and everything. So if I sound a
She's
little
a
monotone,
moss
it's
girl.
honestly, I just
Oh,
woke up
really?
and I'm a little bit nervous, believe it or not. I even extroverts get
I don't
nervous.
think moths
Honestly, I'm
have
just
those
nervous because I don't
tendrils,
want to
though.
say anything that's going to be taken out of context
Or those
and then maybe
horns
considered,
thingies.
bad faith, and
Yeah, I
then
think I
it
thought
just
she
adds a
was a
little bit of
cockroach as well.
trouble. Um,
Hi Nagi,
because
hi Nagi.
so for anybody that is not aware, um, VSHOJO and I have parted ways. So VSHOJO's uh,
Oh
so
guys, I
before
fixed
we begin,
the clown nose.
when transitions like this happen,
I finally fixed
both
it, guys.
parties have to be in agreement for what is said, and it was very important to me that my message was the way that it is. That's all I'm going to say about that. Um, I believe that
Nice one, nice
um,
one.
there's always, you can't really hide the truth in things like
Have a
that.
good stream.
So
Thank you,
things are
Colin.
always going
Thank
to kind of
you.
come out.
Have a good stream
Um,
as well.
which is why I'm all right with my messaging, saying that Vishojo parted ways with me. I don't feel ashamed for what happened. I don't think, I don't
So what
believe I did
happened?
anything wrong. It
Get
just
the tea
happens.
already.
It's stuff that happens, and it is. It feels really really weird to use this line, but it is business at the end of the day. Correct. Um. So Vishojo has tweeted,
Oh,
"Dear
that's the
community
cinder
members, we
slime.
want to
It's
share that after
business
careful
after
thought
all.
and consideration, we've made the difficult decision to formally part ways with Matara on May 5th, 2025. We're genuinely grateful for everything she's brought to VSHOJO and wish her the very best moving forward. Goodbyes are never easy, and we understand many of you deeply care about Matara as we do. The best way to support us both right now is with kindness, understanding, and respect for everyone's feelings and privacy during this transition. We're committed to our incredible talent, community, and the values we share. Thank you all for your empathy and continued support." So this is um, from VSHOJO, and um, you know, it is a very kind message. It is filled with a lot of love. It is filled with a lot of kindness, and I really appreciate them writing something so
Kindness.
nice.
So, we will
Um,
fire you. Kind regards.
that I approved ahead of time.
VSHOJO.
um, and then for me, I wrote, Vishojo made the decision to part ways with me on March 6th, effective May 5th. I thank the girls plus Kuro for the great times we had together and the wonderful moments we shared in the last about 18 months. I didn't do the exact calculation, but I think it's about 18 months. I wish the remaining talent in Vishojo the best of luck in their activities. I love them very much, and I will carry on being their bug auntie. I will continue streaming as Matara Khan because I am Matara Khan, and I hope the Momos can still cheer me on, even if I won't be Matara Khan in Vishojo. Um, yeah, so very quickly, I get to keep my IP. I get to stay at Matara because I am Matara and I will continue being Matara. I had an artist reach out to me earlier today to ask if a commission that I commissioned through them is still continuing. It is because I pay my commissions out of pocket, and those are all from my ideas and for my brand and for my everything. So, all the projects I've been working on, all the commissions I've commissioned, all the editors I've worked with, all the
Yeah,
all
that's good.
the
She pays them
artists I
herself,
do, everything
so
like that, I continue
yeah, she gets the
to
IP.
work with them, right? I pay them and I continue to work with them. So yeah, so the only thing that I am going to say is whenever it comes to things like this, usually both parties have to agree to their messaging. And my only takeaway is that I am very comfortable with the messaging to say that I've been let go. Um, because as I said, I don't really believe in hiding it. I think trying to hide something like this in the future will just make things look weird and just make people speculate, be like, "Oh, it says that it was one thing, but who she got da 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 da." It, it's it's not as serious as people think it is. But like I said, I think it's very important in the industry. I think the industry is very small. I think people know a lot more people than we realize. I think people talk to a lot
Does
more people than we realize. So
HOJOverse let
I'm
the
very, very all right with that. Even though I am aware
VTubers get
that
keep
people
their
might be
IP or
like,
not?
oh, Matara must have killed a man. Matara must have been saying awful things,
Or like
to, I don't know.
Hololive?
Matara must
Which
have,
one was it? I forgot.
I don't know, killed other bugs. Ah, It, it, it's one of those things where, you know, if you already know me and you know my character, you'll have one idea. If you don't know me, you'll have another idea. Yeah, Matara ate too many husbands and she got let go. Exactly. So, I'm very comfortable with that. Since somebody is mentioning Michi's tarot stream, I mentioned before that the Wheel of Fortune is my favorite card. And the reason the Wheel of Fortune is my favorite card, I've talked about it before, is it's kind of just karma. It's the Wheel of Fate. And I'm very cool with when will you learn that your actions have consequences. I am very all right with the consequences here. It is. That's why, somebody was like, I saw earlier, somebody asked if I'm sad.
She
Like,
didn't
yeah,
state what happened
you
till
know,
now,
I,
did she?
it is what it is, but I've
Um,
definitely had worse.
I
So
haven't I
these things
haven't really
happen
followed her,
and
so I can't
change
say.
happens, but I'd like to
This
focus
is the
on the
first
amazing
video
week
I
that we're going
see
to
from
have
her.
with the other VSHOJO members and together. And after May 5th, I will continue streaming
Yeah,
and
I'm
I will
trying to
continue
learn
being
about other
MataraCon. I
VTubers
just
as
simply
well,
won't
you
be
know?
MataraCon VSHOJO. When it comes to collabing with other talent, my relationship with VSHOJO, the entity, right,
Matara will be fine, she's
has
really
nothing to do with my
friendly, I love
relationship with
friends. Okay,
VSHOJO,
okay.
the girls. And when I say the girls, I, as always, mean the girls in Kudo. Yes, I will still stream with the talent and I will still do stuff. Okay, there is something I would like to read very quickly that Giga wrote in her Discord that I think is important. Um, Not sure what Matara and other members will say until they post thoughts or talk about it on stream, but keep in mind that we are under strict NDAs and contracts. Much of these situations are things we simply cannot talk about legally. Do your best to not stress people out by asking them questions they cannot answer. Just let them speak as they can. Thank you. Um, so yeah, can you tell us we're still cute? Of course, baby. This doesn't affect the WME stuff. So I'm actually not sure what I can say here, but I'll be very careful. Um,
Uh-oh.
WME is continuing their relationship with me independent of my relationship with the shoujo. Um I guess that's what I could say. Um
She's
am
gonna
I
get
leaving
jailed.
because Gunrun couldn't find me a husband fast enough? He was tired of hiding the dead bodies. Exactly. He was tired of hiding all the bones. Um he was tired of hiding all the bones. Exactly, exactly. Will you still collab with the Vishojo crew from time to time? I just answered it, but I will say it again. But then hopefully if I get this question again, I will kind of be like, sorry, everybody, go back to the previous stuff. So, yes, me being let go does not affect my relationship with the members. But just like any normal week, right? There are some weeks where I collab with VSHOJO members a ton. There are other
Isn't
weeks where
Hololive you
I
can't
don't really collab with
actually
them as much.
collab
It's just
outside of
normal. I think that's
Hololive?
normal. I would like to try and focus on a little bit more of my solo stuff. I'm also going to try and maybe just, not really going to go out of my way to do any more or any less. So not much is going to change.
Y'all ever just grab your own ass and then tell yourself it could be bigger?
Yes, actually, I do. Hololive and Nichi Sanji. Okay, okay. What the fuck? Classic bow, am I right? I mean, I do that too. I'm not gonna lie. It can always be bigger.